bolts that come out are these 2 bolts on the bottom. And to be honest with you, you got to kind of go in blind on this one. You can't see down inside when you're getting to them. They're just down under the alternator. So you just got to use your hands. It is a 12mm bolt. There are 2 of them. And the way I did it was I got a little bit of leverage with my extra heavy wrench here, my torque wrench, and with an extension on there. I did have to get the extension on it. And the one closest to me, can't really see the alternator here too well. Let's see here. So the one closest to me got to a lot easier. I can't really show you very easily down here, but there's a bar, that bar right down there that is coming up where you have to go around that bar with your wrench to get to the other bolt. So good luck with that. Just take some time and some patience and you'll get it. Alright, the next thing to do is to unhook the wiring harness. So up underneath, you'll see right there is where the wiring harness is. You're going to have to unplug that as your next step. And then we're getting really close to being at the end here. So get that unplugged and we'll go to the next step. And so I got the connection loose, and the way I had to do it is on the tab. I had to push it down with a screwdriver and then use my hands to wiggle it out. It took quite a bit of time, probably about 10 minutes to do. Just keep working at it. You've got to push down on the tab though and then wiggle it out. The next step is, it's really hard to see, but there is another connection over on the back right of the alternator. So let me show you on the new one. So with this standing up like so, this would be the back right. Where that nut is, there is a connection that goes over the top of that to keep it snug and secure, and that is for the power from the battery that sends current to the alternator. So we got to get that. It looks almost kind of like a spark plug cord over a spark plug. You got to get that off, and then we'll see what's underneath there. It's a good chance there's probably a spade connector or something that we're going to have to pull back off the nut, as you can see on the new alternator. Back off the nut and pull the power off. I'll be back with you shortly. Alright, I haven't taken the nut off yet, but as you look straight down, you can see there's a boot there, and that boot went over that gold colored nut, and that is what's keeping the wire on the spade connector. So we're going to remove that nut, and to get the boot off, you just gently pull back on it and keep working it down over the wire covers. Pull that back, and then you'll be able to get onto that nut. Probably, unless you have a really skinny crescent adjustable wrench or socket wrench, you're not going to be able to get on there. So I'm going to just use a closed-end wrench. So here it is. Here's the old alternator. I got it pulled. Let me show you quickly what I did. Takes a little bit of wiggling. So it was down in there, and I found that I could remove the radiator reservoir overflow. It just pops up. It doesn't even bolt down. But down there, it sits down in there. You pop that out, gives you a little bit more room. Pull it out, wiggle it. Takes quite a while, but you wiggle it, wiggle it, wiggle it. And then squeeze it along the side here. Be careful not to bump up too far against your radiator. You don't want to bend up your radiator and bust it open, and then you're out another $300 or $400. So get it all the way over here to about right below where the radiator cap is, and then bring it up through that opening, because that's the largest part of the engine opening. And as you bring it up through here, what I did is I pulled back. The radiator has a little bit of give to it, so I pulled it back, squeezed it through, and pulled it out. It does help if you have an extra set of hands, but you can do it by yourself if you need to. So here you can see the new alternator is back installed, and let's crank up the engine and see how it goes. Another DIY project by DIY Jeff complete. Please click like and subscribe to my channel, DIY Jeff.